Hello, this is Alys and here we are in day 1 of the Classic HD Haruspex Route. We return to Classic HD and start the second route, which is, as you all know and I have said, the Haruspex one. Man, it has been weird to return as Artemy, especially after all this time as Dankowski, but it has also been nice. I also took some new-ish decisions that I had never taken when playing as Artemy, and as such, I have no friggin' idea where this will take me. So, without further ado, Alys plays Pathologic, the Haruspex Classic HD route. Day 1, in which being nice might actually pay in the long run. So, hello everyone. We are here to start a new route. And
all about trickery to you?
Of course,
Wherever have you come from?
we start by listening to these three idiots arguing.
Test trickery, but if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of him. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place. It's stuffed. So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform sectio transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who is going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum funis sumus. Can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see that. You're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word, that's exactly what will happen. But I can avoid it.
No, we won't ever get along. I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
And it's time. Better if I do not clash. But yeah, it's time for Artemy. Haruspex. How do they call upon the men who, the faithful of a warden king? Known for by their hands, for they are butchers. Known by their eyes, for they are surgeons. They who follow the lines. They who are the leaders of the king. They who speak to Urdu. They who know the secret art of Haruspisi. What is a Haruspex? Reading the future in the entrails, he knows that a body bears semblance to the universe. His scalpel follows the lines of the body. His steps follow the lines of his king's fortunes. A Haruspex that can tell a true line from false one is entrusted with power. A Haruspex who is confused by his path gets buried in the deep black flesh of the earth. This is a story of a person who has avoided the contradiction, eager to rip a doomed life apart, masterfully fulfilling his true purpose in the process.
Artemi Burak is coming back to his hometown after an absence of 10 years. Born to a family endowed with a caste right to cut living beings open, he was preparing himself for this line of work since childhood. Artemi's father, Isidor Burak, a wise man and philosopher well respected by the locals, had admitted to the limits of traditional knowledge and sent his son off to study modern medicine in the academy. Artemi has been traveling from town to town, learning theoretical and practical surgery for several years now. Suddenly, a mysterious letter appears with his father giving him notice of his impending demise and begging Artemi to return and accept succession. Unwilling to wait for a regular freight train, Artemi follows the rails through the steppe until he's caught up with by a small shunt locomotive. This is how young Haruspex arrives in the town.
From this point forward, I am the eldest member of the Burak family, a Menhu. I am the heir to my father, Isidor Burak, a warden of the king, the supreme Menhu of many years. The inheritance of my father will nourish my mind and my body alike. It is a question of life and death for me to claim it, for it will imbue my dissolute existence with reason. I am one of the Menhu, those who know the lines, those who open up the body, those who link the earthly to the under-earth. The duty of the Menhu is to serve the children of Bodo, to interpret coincidence, to point out decisions informed by wisdom. The very reason of my existence is to carry out this duty. Who will I become if I fail to bind my destiny with my father's calling? Day 1, in which Haruspex turns from a rightful heir into a dangerous criminal. Yeah, let's go! Let's go be criminally and take stuff from their pockets and their meat pockets. And we talk to these boys. So, Burak, you're almost dead. Got a few more minutes left to live. I'm here to solemnly announce that not much can be done on such short notice. You've been hit on the head several times, and the locals have heavy fists. Not sure you've noticed already, but you got 4 stab wounds. Some of them, one of them seemingly rather grievous. Massive blood loss too, and the local climate doesn't allow for much strain. Any heart conditions? Yeah, I love that we get this Same conversation in Pathologic too. Sam, my heart is a bit too soft. Well, your heart is in a sorry state. Am I wrong to suspect that you haven't eaten for a couple of days and had no sleep last night? Your expression betrays you. Your hunger and exhaustion are also critical. I wonder which of these unfortunate afflictions will become the end of you first. So what's your plan? What would you recommend? You need a first aid kit to restore your health, or at least some bandages or tourniquets. They'll stop the bleeding. Painkillers would help you make it even further. Where do I get them? You can mug the passers-by or barter with them. Children will gladly trade most valuable things in exchange for what others consider junk. Moreover, our drunkards have usually bandages on them. When you're drunk, it makes sense to always be prepared for a fight. When they're hungover, however, they set their own system for bottled water. Water is scarce here. Is that enough to make it to the evening? You're also hungry, aren't you? Very hungry. You don't have to mug people to sate your hunger. Food can be found in shops, although your reputation would preclude you from enjoying their hospitality. On the other hand, a whole warehouse of meat was robbed yesterday when it was unlocked for shipping procedures. How do I find it? It's still unlocked and unguarded. You won't miss it. The warehouses are within a stone's throw from here. They also serve as a lovely shelter for the at odds with the low crowd. By the way, you've got that in common, so they most likely welcome you. Will you make it to the warehouses? To be honest, I'm dreadfully tired. If any of them noble townspeople trust you enough, you can always sleep at their place. Just remember that you're an outlaw for now. The only person who believes you is Vlad Olgimsky. I'll show you where he lives. You can get some sleep at his mansion. Don't forget to apply bandages before that. Unless dying in your sleep is the career opportunity of your choice, that is. I'm an outlaw? Be careful. Touch strangers. They're afraid of you now and will attack you in a heartbeat. Don't trust anyone. Speak to my fellow executor. He wanted to have a word with you too. Okay. This is the Lump, the Olginski's Manor. It's the home of Big Blood whom my father talked about in his letter. At least it was 10 years ago. Let's talk with the other friend. Welcome to your hometown garden. It's been a long time since you've been here. You probably don't even remember the spicy odor of the twire in the air. Do you know why you were attacked? No. You've been mistaken for another person. They're looking for a murderer. A very important and well-respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved the deceased more fervently than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them for their outburst. Should I also feel sorry for them? Apologize, perhaps. They are naive. In towns like this, reputation is everything. Books are judged by their covers here, even after the last page is turned. No one is going to examine you in detail. I mean, a rumor here, a gossip here, and you're a public enemy already. You've got zero reputation. The only option available to you is living with the consequences of this. What should I do? Restore your reputation. Do that now, and at any other time it becomes too low. People are foolish and weak. One day you are beaten to a pulp and laughed at. The next day you are worshipped. As for the third day, well, I think you got my drift. What I'm saying is, any misdeed can be atoned for, and you'll be loved just as fervently as you were hated. How do I restore my reputation? Do good deeds. The town is small. Rumors spread like fire, growing hundredfold in the process, and they are spread by children too, so your reputation will be restored. Just don't be wasteful with it. It's fragile. What makes it low? The decrease of your reputation depends first and foremost on the number of living beings you've made less than living. It also depends on how you influence the people whose fates are bound to yours. You'll meet those special people. They're called the bound sometimes. A silly custom, but a useful one. Special people? 30 or so, each of them possessing their own unique traits. All of them hate one another, all of them are habitual liars. All of them deserve to live, yet some of them are incompatible. Someone has to die so that another may live. And you know what that means. How will I recognize these people? That's not hard. They're striking personalities, locally famous, even though not all of them are of noble descent. Beggars, outcasts, little children even, bound to be a bit closer to perfection than the common crowd. I see. Thanks for the advice. You know what? They're all disgusting. Don't sweat too much doing things for them. Think about yourself. You think about yourself, and... Go, there are quite a few glorious deeds waiting to be performed. I know. And yeah, now that's going to be fun. Cause yeah, here they are. Here we are. We are going to do our first save, just in case. Cause I don't trust myself. And here's our boy Notkin.
That big city doctor is no wimp. A dangerous type.
Notkin. Capellas take on him. Notkin used to be Khan's friend. I don't know what their quarrel was about, but most likely it was about Notkin who wanted to dance to his whistle. For that it's worth, they also say he was banished from the Polyhedron by the Mother Superior before she returned to their friend territory. Khan's take. After Mother fell, left, we invited him back, but he, in his pride, refused. Instead, he chose to dig a lair by the warehouses and play the soul in the house. A dangerous game. See how Grief isn't afraid of Father in the slightest. Notkin took a risk, but that drew other misfits to him, and that's how they started their Islamic society. And now, yeah, I need some more water. Okay, a new face in our small society. A fighter. A doctor. A doctor? Gee, we've got a doctor already. Quite unexpectedly, too. You haven't had one like me.
No time for chingwagon.
You're not one of Griff's men, are you? Who's this Griff? Bad Griff is the kingpin of the criminal world. He has a lair in the northern warehouses, where he trades in weapons, terrain, and other nastiness. Every murderer and criminal has a connection to him one way or another. That's the way it goes here. And that's why I'm asking you again. Were you on your way to him or not? Do I look like a criminal to you? Some people came running through the warehouses a few minutes ago. They told everyone that a horrible killer, the whole town's apparently already out to get him, had tried to escape by train, got ambushed, killed everyone, was now going back here. And so now I'm thinking, were they perhaps talking about you? It's a misunderstanding. I came from far away and got attacked. Okay then, you do look like you've been through a lot. We'd like to help you, but we've been robbed too. And as bad luck would have it, it's the medicine that's been snatched. Lika, that bastard. He's a traitor, a thief, a thug and a prick. Who are you talking about? Lika. The name fits. He's the prick's natural born brute liquor. I can even figure who he sold to, the thieves or the dogheads. He stole the most precious thing from us, his mates. The bastard. And on top of that, he's done it right when a war's about to start. A war? A war with the dogheads, the stinking bastards. That stinking bastard, that headless, soulless little rat. Stole the most precious thing we own, murdered a friend, and ran over to the enemy's side. We used to think that he was one of us. Was he pretending all alone? He deserves to die. To be killed. Where is he now? He's probably with his thieving buddies. At first he hid in the step and then he just vanished. Probably took a roundabout to evade us. We lost him near the barrow. Then we had to run away because the thieves appeared all of a sudden. If you found this bastard, do cut him into pieces, please. You mean kill him? Yes, the bastard doesn't deserve to live anymore. I'll give you my revolver as a gift then. One thing though, if he's with a dog, don't touch it. One must never hurt dogs. Alright, I'll have a chat with him if I find him. The honest Notkin is claiming that some doghead is hiding here. Rumor has it that he's a traitor and a thief. And yet we have our first mission, the filthy little toad and the wives. The homeless boy, Notkin, who leads the soul in the house, has beseeched me to find the doghead renegade in the steppe. Behind the good nature of his face, I know that he was the traitor dead. He would regret his cruelty soon enough. But yeah, I mean, I always end up killing Notkin. Notkin, Lika. So this time we're going to try to spare him. Now this being said, we do need to save. Okay. Now. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Yes. There it is. And now the weather. Oh, shh. You wonder why are you doing this, Alys? Because I'm in Donbass, and also because I wanted to talk to Griff before I even... Oh, what the hell? Yeah, there it is. There. No, don't stop, you dumbass. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good lord.
The city boy grabbed too much power for his own good. This ain't gonna end well.
You look like a man not to be picked on, don't ya? Hehe. We'll do some rookie and swindling here and there, and we will, but let us not be enemies. Thieving's more honorable than killing anyway, if you ask me. You must hold a different opinion, though, eh? Who are you? Oh, sorry, I forgot. Bad grief. Peter's tomatin's take on him. What is he? A storekeeper that neither keeps nor stores. He's got a whole community of birds of his feather then. Somehow, they managed to, in the warehouse business, past Big Black's pocket. They accept wire gatherers and throw cutters at their brethren, uncharacteristically of the locals. Sometimes they put their knives to use, but really, they're trying something else. Blood the youngest take. His real name is Grigory Filin. The thieves call him Bad Grief, even though he's merely a nuisance. Grief's the kingpin of the shady world. Name any prohibited item, and rest assured they're selling it. Father has no choice but to tolerate him. Somehow these loafers managed to get a firm hold over the workman community. If only we had direct communication options with them, there would be no need for those parasite middlemen. Or should I say middlemen? Okay. Sorry. Now, You look like a man not to be picked on, don't you? Hehe. We'll do some rookie and swindling here and there, we will. But let's not be enemies. This is more honorable than killing away, if you ask me. You must hold a different opinion, though, eh? Who are you? Hey, ain't they been telling you about good or bad, Griff? The kingpin and the king of thieves, the stockman-in-chief, the snuggling master. Well, the robberies are here too. No, they haven't. Well, that's me. Welcome to our lair. We're up to some smuggling. We are, so everything that's prohibited, you can find here in great supply. You be careful though, big man. Buying the stuff off of us harms you in a way. If anyone finds out, they won't trust you anymore. Thanks for the warning.
What is to be, will be.
You, I know who you are. It's not like I have a choice. A line of trade like this, man doesn't have the right to miss out on anything fundamental. Some turmoil there was, eh? Those who got away from you ran past us, you see. Asked me if you weren't on our lot. Nope, I said. So they want me you'd come. They want those who greet them at their next pit stop too. That mess! They mistook me for someone else. Don't you fuss. You got yourself into the town from the right side. Scum and villains here, villains and scum. Shady folk living by the warehouses in the world began. Us lot, we're used to the murderings, robberies, smugglings, killings, and the likes. So your gang is not the only one here? Bah, if only. One herd bomb there is, one and only we're the strongest. Officially we ain't no thieves, but rather humble storekeepers. But there's new blood too. Someone's hired them doggies to guard their stuff, and no way they ain't got sticky fingers. Well, that's their business, not mine. But them boys, them little punks, those are the rise. How could a man have guessed? What boys are you talking about? Some whippersnappers used to play around here. We didn't touch the lot. What would he? They're small fish, tiny fish. A calf on the nape and an eek in the butt. To shoo them away from here were enough. But they went on ganging. Got themselves a real fighting junior and real dogs, snappish too. Getting on our nerves quite a bit. I was patient with them for a while, but now they're trying to get their hands on my goods. That won't stand for a moment. Enough. Are you going to declare war on them? I'll start with one of them, the cockiest one. Take care of him first. They had this traitor of theirs ratting them out to us. The little punk was afraid for his life. And now the pricks turned on everyone. Bohem, Lot, and us. Poisoned one of my thieves. Took the stash and ran off into the steppe. That son of a bitch. We went looking for him. Couldn't find him in the dark. And so? Will you help us with him? If you meet him somehow, could you just send him? We'll do you good back. Do you favors and the like. Where do you lose him? Look, I'll show you where he went. He must have slipped away further to the abattoir. Okay, I'll look for him if I pass that area by. Griff says the murderer's whelp could be hiding somewhere around here. The filthy little toad and the smugglers. But Griff has asked me to slaughter some doghead boy. He takes me for an outright low life. But wait, before I leave, yeah, I'm going to ask Griff something else because I seem to remember there was.
Tongue is long enough to cut his own throat.
Okay, how do I get to the warehouse where the no. So I am unwelcome here. How do I explain that I had nothing to do with it? Hey, old boy, you've stared at the town you have. Heavens know how many folks you've offed, they say. Hey. Blockheads were after you in the first place, so you only have to drop a word or two and they'll go around believing it all. They got themselves a new target already. Just as a bitch now, a shape-shifter dire and grim. So everything that's wrong with her is enduring now. even the wrongs you've done for real. But I'm still a treasure, ain't I? They'll leave you alone soon, they will. Alys says that there's just one of them folks at the station that ain't dead yet. Just one guy to describe your features. He'll die soon enough to crawl to the cemetery already. And there he lies now, all bleeding. Ain't you a tough guy? If he were to die, there'll be no one left to call you murderer. I can tell you for sure. Where's the cemetery? Yeah, all around us a cemetery is. Go wherever you will. Hey. Alright, I show you. There's a lodge there, a keeper's lodge. Ask for a blessed girl, the daughter of the caretaker. May you rest in peace. She'll tell you the who's and where's. A kind soul she is. Thank you, I'll consider it. The last one of the people who ambushed me at the station is there in the cemetery lodge. This man spread the rumor of a murder with my description. But just in case.
That doctor is quick on the draw, eh? Shot someone already.
What's the
about a jailbird a mile away.
What's the news in the town? There are a lot of things going on left and right, there are. I got this feeling that we're gonna have a heavy day today. Lots of stuff still happening. Depends on what you're looking for. What's your deal? I could use some weapons. Oh, well, I could guard these numbers at the station again. But I ain't in no common foes this time. There's some stronger meat there. Brigands and thugs. Armed, by the way. Wanna meet them? May ain't good for you. It may put you 6 feet under. Really? That's interesting. And how long will they be there? I don't know. I didn't send them there. Try to talk to them out, if even. So it ain't my trouble if they come around complaining. You catch my drift? Oh, I see what you're getting at. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we know what we know. And since we know what... Oh, shit! No. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we need that reputation recovery, so we're gonna go find Lika. And even if we're saying goodbye to his mother, yeah. We have to get that reputation. Yeah, this will be ours, I think, tomorrow? Or on day 3? But it is what it is. I mean, whee! Oh, come on. Move, you dummy. Oh, no, wait. You utter doofus. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we're saving just in case. I don't want to trigger the fight. Who are you? What's your business here? Gathering fire, are you? Are you human? No, human am I. What, does it look like I really got the dog's head? Jokes aside, kid, I've got my news. Oh, really? You're in cahoots with them then too? No way. So, who sent you? Someone who's very unhappy with you. They want your blood. Are they nuts? Why are they bullying me? So I did some snooping here and there, so what? So I did do some double agenting. I'm done. Don't want to rat out the Solar house to the thieves. Don't want to rat out the thieves to the Solar house. I'm the only sensible person around here. Why do they want you dead? This is your last... Because you're going to run out of people to rat out, eh? Oh no, I'm not with that for reals. So... What do you want? Shove off. You make me sick. So yeah. That's done. As far as I remember, that'll pay later on the line. I sure hope it does. And yeah, we're gonna go see Chris. And there we are. And also I just forgot, yeah, the things of being all around with this thingy. Oh, baby.
I think they've fallen out of love with me.
No. Katerina's take on her. She speaks to the dead. Sometimes you can find her sitting by a grave, humming a lullaby. She offers them gifts too. Quite unusual sometimes. Typewriter carriages, say, or birthday cakes with candles in it. Lit, sorry. She obviously has a great affinity for music, but plays no instruments. Her singing is enchanting, but raspy, as if she was short of breath. As with this take, Grace is not plain and simple. You can easily recognize her by the breath she inhales deeply, loudly and hoarsely, as though it's hard for her to take care, or as though she was about to break into tears. Her breath is fresh though, clean, even sweet-scented somewhat. That is actually rather uncanny, considering her line of thread. And she talks to me as though I were dead too. Okay. You look like a person whose heart is burdened with the weight of a great sorrowful loss. What's your name? My name is Artemi Burach. My name is Grace. I look after the dead. Aren't you a bit too young for such a job?
He is ruthless. That man with the snakeskin coat. He doesn't know compassion.
Why have you come? Who's this? Don't finish him off, please. This is the man that tried to kill you. One of those who assaulted you at the station. He said it was you who crippled him. He will die soon enough anyway. He's got so little blood left. Will you let him be? I will, but that will only prolong the agony. Oh, can't you see what you have done? He's in terrible pain. I could easily have been in his place. Oh, no.
They don't trust me. Like I don't know what to do.
I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of new guests so soon. One of them I will put at the wall. 3 more over the hill. Space is aplenty on the far side. Okay, I'll give us some blood for this man. Thank you. Don't take too long and pay a visit to the hunchback then. He will take your blood and make the necessary preparation. What, am I supposed to bring it back in a bucket? He knows how to handle the process, I think. It's all the same to me. Okay, we'll see. The henchman from the stone yard is selling their blood. It's a mystery how they're handling the transfusions. The survivor. The last of the men who laid the ambush for me is lying inside the cemetery gatehouse. If he survives, he may help to clean my name. I will require some blood though, which may be supplied by the hunchback that lives in the stone yard. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Am I going to regret what I am about to do? Yes. But... I mean, if I don't try... I don't know if this might work. Which reminds me... Okay. Okay. Yes, what I mean is that before going to Grief and to Notkin, I am... going to destroy what little of my reputation I had and risk some more exhaustion so I can get myself a shotgun. As far as I remember, I can't seem to remember if it was a shotgun or a rifle, but you got in this mission. I sure hope it's a shotgun. So yeah. Let's hope this works. Yeah, I see them. I see one of them at the very least. Where are they? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucked. Fucking great. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, fuck me. Okay, never mind. Yes. Excellent. I'm fucked, but this is excellent. Oh shit. mean... Perfect. I got everything from his mid pockets. And I think I got everything from the mid pockets of this man too. Excellent. I am going to die, but this is also excellent. Yeah, I'm going to save. I sure as hell hope that I'm not going to find anyone else on the way. To meet. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Okay. Breathe, Alys, breathe.
Where's my cat again? I hope he doesn't escape.
I couldn't imagine we'd find such a rat among our rusts in the eve of war. I've met a traitor. So what do you think of him? A coward. Exactly. What did you do to him? I let him go. Bah, what kind of a Reaper does that? Where did you get the idea that I am the Reaper? Well, never mind then. Perhaps you did the right thing. I feel better now. I was so angry I couldn't breathe. You were right not to kill him. Did you at least give him a good thrashing though? I did. Okay. Now, let's hope this means I can actually freaking move around without risking death. Complete and sure. Good Lord in heaven, I'm going to have a stroke. Oh yeah. Oh, which reminds me. Compassion might be the most sincere emotion a human being is capable of. In my case, it's also of practical use. Killing would have gone a long way to support my new reputation, but I choose to leave the target alive. I am not a murderer.
That doctor is quick on the draw, eh? Shot someone already. I can spot a jailbird a mile away.
I found a runt. And I let him go. That ain't good. Got to solve a heart or something? So, well, can't blame ya. Got too hard of a bone structure. You watch it. I'll break them in no time. Okay, so reputation's fine enough. That I think I might be able to go around and not fucking die. Okay. By the way, how much money do I have? Oh, well. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, I should go to the Old Games Keys, but also there's a pharmacy by the Old Games Keys. So, yeah, I think I'm going to invest in some tourniquets. Mostly because I don't want to die. Absolutely Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to get some more. Which, yeah, means losing almost all my money. Yeah, it's worth it. Am I going to regret this later? I sure will. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll see you later. I have stuff to do in the... I think it's the Bridge Square. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you see, sometimes not killing. Is perhaps the best option. Hello, little one. Yeah, you have nothing, but it's okay. You'll get the stuff. But yeah, it's... I could say it's quite interesting now that I've very recently, as of filming this, well, recording this, not filming, good lord, finished the demo for Pathologic 3, and yeah, I mean, you guys know I am super fond of everything Pathologic. But as it turns out, shit, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it's more and more fascinating seeing the process that is leading from these versions to what I would certainly consider the definite ones, which are going to be Pathologic 2, Pathologic 3, and the proverbial Pathologic 4 that will happen whenever I am in the retirement home. And they finally managed to create the most video game that ever exists. Because yeah, it's fascinating how Pathologic 2 refers to theater, and I am, for what I'm just seeing in the demo, I'm surely expecting that Pathologic 3 is going to do the same, but with cinema, which lots of jokes I'm gonna do about it. Well, hello, Var. I am going to see you in a minute. I'm just stealing around stuff from this house that you have occupied. Ooh, another knife. Perfect. I might have nothing to eat, but I sure as hell have stuff to get stuff out of others' meat pockets. Ooh, a hook? Ooh, excellent. Just give me a second, man. Your face looks familiar. And yet we haven't met before. What do you need, you parasite? They say you've got donated blood. Nope. Allow me to enlighten you. Blood can be preserved outside of a living organism. Someone is wounded and needs blood. Sure. Care to give me some of your own? I'll pack it for you. I will. That's why I came here. Oh shit. Never mind. But yeah, I cannot. There's a part of me that cannot wait to play Pathologic 2, especially because. Well, of multiple things, but you know, good lord, just to see the evolution of certain characters, one of them being Bar, which really, I mean, he's still an absolute bastard, but yeah, I think he's far more interesting. Yeah, I'm selling this one. Enjoy. Cause I need this. Okay. Yeah, off we go. Yeah, I think we're going to go this way. Shit, man, if only I could find you some coffee. But yeah, maybe, baby, I'll let you sleep. Whenever we get to Senor Blood's house. Hello, bebita. Yeah, sorry, love. Yeah. Also, thus begin the raccooning. And I'm being so far quite unlucky, because there's usually what can only be described is a fuck ton of bottles. Okay, yeah, my luck is not that much, but it's kinda changing. Nice. Oh well, just give me a second. Ooh, a drunkard that I'm probably going to have. You know. Just tell me I have enough. And that you have stuff. There you go. Oh. Such is my luck. Okay. Oh my god, the ruins in there technically, but I think I can go in. Yeah, lock it. Yeah, we solved this, and I think we technically solved all the side quests of the day. But anywho, so yeah, we solved the side quests of the day. Talk to Senor Vlad. Maybe have a sleepy, I think. But yeah, now that I think of it, yeah, we might be missing the smolder. And I think he also had like a revolver or a shotgun. But, oh boy. Quality of life, man. Reputation is everything. And now if that reputation came accompanied with some money, now that would be amazing. Might have to sell the knife. I'm not sure.
Yes?
Here, I brought the blood, even though it cost me quite a lot. You've done a very good deed. I'll do my best to tell everyone about it. Will they listen, though?
I've been forgotten here.
That was close, my one mate. Why didn't you finish me off? I did for myself, not for you. The words of an honest man. How can I repay you? Like, do you need anything of mine? Give me your knife. You don't need it anymore.
I've been forgotten here. It's chilly.
Okay. Yeah, now. Oh, wait. Of course. You dummy. You should have asked who sent him. But, yeah, you have the knife. You can sell it. And maybe you can have some num-nums. There's a grocery store on the way to Senor Vlad. Which, yeah, good. Letter. Oh, of course, I didn't read the letter from Isidore. Artemy, my son, I am at my deathbed. Before I die, I need to speak to you with regard to your future, and to pass you whatever message meager property I have. Yeah, I definitely need to consider finding a way to get a monitor or something bigger, because reading this on the Steam Deck screen is just, it's something really. I must warn you that I had to participate in some mysterious and, as my experience suggests, unfortunate events. I took an enormous responsibility upon myself, and I am no longer my own master. Therefore, if you choose to regret my inheritance with what obligations it entails, I would understand your choice, and will not begrudge you that. I don't have that much time left. Please make haste. I want to see you one last time. What a pity I did not spend more time with you while I still could. Your loving father, Isidore Burach. P.S. If you don't make it while I am still alive, go straight to Vlad Olgimsky. He will accommodate you and inform you of my latest affairs in in as much detail as he's able to. On Stag Rubin. Stag Rubin, your childhood friend and the most faithful student of your father, has sworn to kill you as he learned that you murdered your father, his master, over an inheritance dispute. Beware of this man. He is blinded by fury, despair, desire of vengeance, and self-righteousness. He is very dangerous, always at your service, benefactors. So yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, we have 2 left actually. Yeah, I'm checking on a guide. Good lord, yeah, he needs this. He needs some food. Or else he's gonna go. Whee! But yeah, what time is it? I mean... he needs some food and he could also use some sleep. Well, hello, my man. Yeah, I have the right thing for you. Nice making business. Business. And now, the weather. Yeah, health's looking... I mean... still looks like shit, but it's looking slightly better. And now this way. I mean, I hate these stupid walls. Which are so utterly stupid, I might end up blowing something. And I was going to say a thing, but it was super stupid, so never mind. Yeah, fucking finally. I mean, using this while we can. No, there we are. Yeah, you're selling this to get... Ooh, yeah, this. This is the best thing to get. Now. Good lord, I think we've managed to solve everything quite quickly so far. Almost everything, I think.
No, I won't believe in some earthen killer.
Blattolginski, Alexander's take on him. Blatt is a cunning and unfriendly man. Dealing with him is tough. I find it odd that he runs the king so smoothly. Civilized people can usually find a common tongue with our steppe people, who have to turn into a beast regularly in order to communicate with them. I think they've stricken some sort of secret pact. His peace has to have a hefty price. Victor's take. The town prospers thanks to his acumen. He watches over the arteries and has a firm hold over the economy. The abattoir, the factories, the warehouses, the trading processes themselves are completely under his control. Saburov and I have long abandoned our attempts to interfere with his domain. We don't have the slightest idea of the Bull Project's day-to-day life. I wouldn't be surprised to find out one day that Blood had installed in slavery there. I guess I know who stands before me. I know of your tragedy, my boy. I am Vladislav Volkimsky, Boos. You probably don't remember me. I am wholly at your disposal. Somehow, I didn't expect you to be so young. I'm not at all young. Were you expecting to see a senior person or something? No. But your father was so old. I couldn't shake away the feeling that I was to see his copy. Were you expecting me? I was, for a while. A lady whose intuition can be trusted has told me you were to come any day now. But we'll talk about that later. Well met, Artemi Burach. Yes, that's my name.
I can't breathe. Not enough air.
Artemi Burach. Yes, Isidor's death is a terrible loss. Terrible. Just like your looks. But please forgive this old man his poor manners. It's hard for me to tell you that the death of your beloved father is most likely just the beginning of your misfortunes, Master Burach. Some bastards attacked me as soon as I got off the train. Yes, I've heard already. Those bastards, however, were looking for the person who got off the train, but rather for someone planning to board it. They were after a murderer, you see, the one who's caused a lot of problems already. A lot. They say your father's death is the murderer's doing too, eh? What? My father has been murdered? There's a theory. A weird death. He was ready for it though, wasn't he? He did let you know beforehand, and then he died precisely that night. Well, the fear's greater than the reason for it, you know. Pray tell, why would anyone examine the evidence now? It's so much easier to tear apart the troublemaker. You, that is. What do I have to do with the murder? I've only just arrived. The men at this station mistook you for the murderer. Problem is, now that they're broadcasting your features to anyone who would listen, you do stand out, you know. And my hysteria is an excellent environment for such accusation. Coupled with the questionable business of a certain influential lady. What lady? A well-respected one. Do you remember the Saburovs? I doubt that. Katerina isn't that much older than you are. Katerina, Alexander Saburov's wife. She has extraordinary talents, precognitive, dare I say. No one questions them. That much is certain. Did she foresee me coming? Not only that, she foresaw many horrors related to you, but it's all very vague. And you know, compared to my deceased wife, Katerina's talents are, to put it mildly, controversial. But they're enough for the commoners to identify you and... So what? Am I a suspect for the whole town? Suspect? No, I wish. It's not a suspicion. There's not a shade of doubt. They are positive it was you, my dear Master Burach. You are being hunted. Until panic settles down, please consider the proof irrefutable. Those who have been left lying by the station are self-explanatory too. What am I being accused of? First of all, the death that you are actually to blame for. It was self-defense perhaps, but you can't prove that right now. That's a minor problem anyway. Secondly, the murder of this town's leader, Simon Cain. Now that is more serious. A tangled mess of interests and parties. And thirdly, you've been accused of killing your father, Isidor. That's enough. The leader's death has stirred the townsfolk up, and the Cains are not willing to take drastic measures now. And you don't want to make those hawks angry. Patricide is a blasphemous crime, and you are yet to clear those accusations up. As for now, you are an outlaw. How can I remedy the situation? You have to restore your good name. The townsfolk act simple-minded here. Hard listed, but kind-hearted. Popular choices and deeds can ease and rewrite your past more than once. No one will remember that you've done before that. Just please refrain from killing. We have a tight community here. Everything happens in the public eye. Oh, fucking wait. I just realized that I missed talking with a tragedian. And he sure as hell wasn't there when I... Anyhow, I believe in self-defense. Those poor creatures out the streets are really not to blame. Don't be too harsh on them. For the first time in many years, they've got an opportunity to witness absolute evil. They will come to their senses in due time. Meanwhile, you need to come into your inheritance, don't you? And that means you need to free yourself from the accusation first. Yeah, I mean... My word won't be enough. Everyone's squabbling. They'll probably see foul play in this. Here's what I think. The Kynes have commissioned a peculiar man to handle Simon's case, a bachelor of medicine. He'd come a long way here, and just in time, too. As though it was meant to be like this. He's the one searching for the murder for them. So you should just meet him. He's quite quick for the draw, they say. If only you could find him before he finds you. He won't shoot you straight away then, perhaps. Meanwhile, I'll be doing everything I can to aid you. It would have been so much better if you could just lay low for a while. But they'll come for you here soon, I'm afraid. Alright, I'll speak to this bachelor. Just wait till the evening, please. Right now he's also confused. So he'll shoot first and I question us later. And just, please, do your best to not break more bones. Do not attack random people in the street, just go easy on them and work on gradually restoring your good name. Also, go see my daughter right now. She's a good girl, and she's got something to tell you. I'll take any well-mandated advice. In this wing lives Stielgimski's daughter Victoria. Her nickname is Capella. Vlad spoke surprisingly highly of her. Can she help me? The killer of Simon, the killer of Isidore. You say I'm a patricide. The whole town has risen against me. Who would agree to talk to me, and now? Who's going to teach me how to defend myself? Olginsky suggests that his children may have some valuable advice. Victoria and Vlad the Younger. Let's check.
Who is this bachelor really after? Can he be an inspector?
I'm bleeding. Do you have a first aid kit? Asked the servants. Those that haven't scattered. The panic is so devastating. Better yet, go ask my daughter, little Victoria. She's in the other wing of the house. She'll help you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, sorry I missed that part, but you know. Hello, Capella, you little one. Mwah.
Father has been avoiding me lately. Strange.
Yeah, I mean. Why? Oh, sorry. Maria, speak on her. Oh, I admire Capella. Can she hold absolute power over the minds of the children? However, my surly brother is indelicate and spiteful, while Capella is so smart and gentle. Can lures her with the liberty to do whatever they will. Capella does so with love. I'd be glad to see her become the White Mistress. Blood the Younger Stick. Capella is to the children what Maria is to us. Whenever she appears, children go crazy, as if they were given an adrenaline shot straight to the heart. The only thing that confuses me is the promises of a new life that she tries to hammer into their heads. She claims to be a priestess, but what gave her the right? Her mother's blood? No, she will not grow to be a mistress. Who are you? Why are you covered in blood? I am Artemi Burach, son and heir to Isidor Burach. So it's you, Artemi Burach, the Haruspex. We have been long waiting for you. I am Victoria. My father is Vladislav Volkinsky. My friends call me Capella. Will we be friends? Of course we will. At least I hope so. Do you believe in premonitions? What about precognitions? I do. I have a feeling that in less than 2 weeks, our world will collapse and we'll be reborn in a new form. I have to create new life and sacrifice myself for future's sake. Will you help me with that? I'd be happy to help.
There's a peculiar smell on the outside. What is this?
You are a victim of a terrible mistake. Yet there's something I want to reveal to you. It will help you establish your good reputation. I'll give you a few names. All of them belong to children, but they judge him by the age. Some of them may be of invaluable help to you. Is that so? It is. All of them have been seeing Isidore quite often lately. Maybe some of them can even surmise who the real killer is. And the rest know for a fact that you're innocent. They are bound, and so accusing the person of patricide would be unnatural to them, even if the evidence is obvious. Happy to hear that. They can help you find out how your father spent his last evening. I only know that he went off into the steppe for a very long time and came back very late at night. That's when the children went to see the old man in secret. What for? Do you know why the relationship with your father has grown tighter recently? I have no idea. The reason is quite sad. These children, my friends and faithful aides, are going to die soon. What? Why are they terminally ill? No, but you must believe me. Your father has done so without hesitation, and you know he was a clever and suspicious man. He kept checking if anything was wrong with the kids every day. That's just how the line of fortune grows. They're more likely to die than to live. How do you know that? Precognition. Not only mine though. All of us agree on this. So did your father and Simon... Oh, it's so hard to me to speak about them in past tense. And Maria too. Katerina even. Everyone agrees. Please take care of them like your father did. They must live. Simon and Isidore died, so they too must be on the brink. What can I do for them? Just keep them in mind. And if you ever hold their lines of fortune in your hand, please don't let them go. You're also not a common man, you know. You are your father's son. Is that so? Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. So, it's Murky, Sticky, Notkin, Grace, Capella, Taya Taichik, and Han. Oh yeah, and also my poor man is going to have a 3-hour nap. Okay, everything out, everything nice. And off we go Find Platito. But yeah, it's funny that everything's almost done. Almost. I mean, we're halfway through this main mission. And we've done 3 out of 4 side quests. Hello? Yeah. Never mind, sweetheart. Oof. Well, hello, Bladito.
The big city guest jumps the gun too much. Not the mystery-solving type, really.
I know who stands before me. You're Artemi Burak, aren't you? How lucky. We are hoping to gain your support. How do you know me? I am Vlad Olkimsky. Don't confuse me with my father, too. Although, you may call me Vlad the Younger, until I become the eldest anyway. I hope that won't happen anytime soon. If you respected your father just as I respect mine, then I am truly sorry about your loss. We've been expecting you. Thank you.
We promise according to our hopes. We perform according to our fears.
Which reminds me, Lara Rebel's take on him. Why does nobody notice how hardworking he is? He works all the time. If everything he does for the family, even if his father won't admit it. Yes, he chose to study the king instead of the intricacies of economy, and he already knows it way better than his father. He's grown to be a better manager and a better ruler than would make do without a whip, violence, abuse, victims, and riots. Platolgimski's take, a high stepper. Instead of settling down and helping me manage the industry, he'd rather dabble in the local fairy tales. This loafer's most refined skill is wasting my money. He's rather quick-witted when it comes to business, I'll grant him that. It's all the more shame on him for casting everything on his father. And to think he took after me. So, Isidore has left you an inheritance. Questionable stroke of luck. He wasn't rich, I believe? I'll find a use for the money, no matter the amount. I didn't mean the money. Knowing your esteemed father, I just suggest that there's something else in his inheritance. It is a Burak legacy after all. The family's ritualistic traditions implies something of a less material nature, doesn't it? Probably. Speaking of tradition, I've always marveled at your brother's faithfulness to your duty. It seems to be sacred for all of you, especially when it has to do with debts. Oinon, a wise man, would never allow his dead to have outstanding debts. Where are you going with this? Simple analysis leads me to believe that you'll inherit something else, along with priceless knowledge, unique potions, and material possessions, of course. An obligation, a terrible one. What? How do you know? A risky obligation, a dangerous one. If I were you, I would think twice before accepting that inheritance, even though you are in a dire situation. You might find there's a venomous snake in this precious chest. No, I don't believe in avoiding obligations, and I will never leave my father beyond life's doorstep burdened with something I'm afraid to take on. So I thought. You truly are your father's son, and still, the weight could break your back. Do you know something that I don't, Master Blood? Only that this burden broke... Sorry. your father's back the day before. I don't believe in this man-eater woman. I simply don't. And I heard that he'd given an oath he swore on the honor of his family, and that means on your honor as well. That's why he had called upon you, not because he was about to die. Do you know that for sure? No, these are simply my fragmentary observations. I'm quite observant, you know. And the following analysis that allows to wrap it all up into a single logical picture. This is my version of what happened. I commend your principles and courage, but I also feel sorry for you. Think about it. Thank you, but I have made up my mind already.
It is easier to govern others than to prevent being governed.
So that's what it is, I think. Ah, yeah, sorry.
The big city guest jumps the gun too much. Not the mystery-solving type, really.
Where can I find these tools and resources I need? So you're not welcome to shop, aren't you? There's a way out. Try to get to know Backdrift. Tell him your name, and I'll be damned if he doesn't treat you with the utmost respect. Yeah, it's funny because it's presupposing that I'm still... But anywho, who's Backdrift? You do know it very well, Artemy. The king of thieves, a smuggler, a counterfeit terrarium maker. All in all, an exceptionally graceless specimen. But he does have his own principles, and he can be useful sometimes. But now he can be useful to you. Where's he hiding? His lair is at the northern warehouses. You be careful there, though. It's the bandits' domain, after all. I can hold my own. Okay, nothing in here. I forgot to read this other part. No, not this. I struggle to imagine a blood transfusion could be done under these circumstances. Nevertheless, Clarice, the daughter of the cemetery keeper, said that she's more than capable of performing the procedure if I bring her the blood. I have done a good deed. The factory worker has become my advocate rather than my detractor. Now, the more he talks, the better. So now, let's think. Yeah, we have to go to Grief's place once again. But alas, now this looks so much better. But yeah, let's see if this little girl has a smother. Little girl, do you have a smother? Nope, thank you. Okay. See, I was thinking about the reputation thingy, and there's something that I technically miss from this, and that I'm very, very glad that Pathologic 2 actually implemented it, which is that if you trade at a loss for you, it influences your reputation in a positive way. Though maybe it also happens in here, but I haven't managed for it to work.
Many a one says ill that sleeps well.
Uh-huh. Okay. So yeah, I think I got this wrong. Yeah. Nope. But yeah, we're gonna go see Notkin just in case. Eee. Nope. Otherwise, Artemis might go clunk. Good friend, do you have? What do you have? Oh, okay. You have stuff, but I don't. Anywho.
Murderer, they say. Damn, no one can kill Simon Kine. No way.
I couldn't imagine we'd find such a rat among us in the Evil War. Notkin, tell me please, did you see Isidor Burach, my father, yesterday? Whoa, so that's whom I have the honor. My apologies, sir. I had no idea. Thought you were a random tramp. So you already know he's been murdered, right? I do. Do you know how? Well, people are saying that the demon of the steppe killed him. A Shabnak, a man-eater made of bones, you know. The thing is, her claw was stuck in his chest when they found him. Well, not necessarily hers, but it was a monster's claw. Or a fang, a bone anyway. What? What monster? A huge one, claw the size of a man's elbow. A crooked bone snapped at his base. The rumor flew right away that a man-eater from the scary stories, the Shabnakadir, had come out of the steppe to punish us. When was the last time you saw him? The last told me he returned from the steppe, so I went to visit him. He spent many days in the steppe this time, you know. I thought he might tell me something about the bulls, so there I went, but all I saw was smoke, and the stench was as if someone was burning a blanket. The lights were on, but he wasn't there. He went to Simon. Well, Simon came back, almost sat down and chased me off. Chase you off? Stomp me his feet even. Don't you ever come close to me, he said. It was weird. He'd always been a kind of old man. I thought maybe he had done something wrong, and right afterwards this slicker bastard caused all that mess, so I had to go back. I only heard about the claw in the morning. Haven't seen it myself. Are my nails really that long? Yeah, I heard you've been falsely accused. People have been told to go catch Simon's murderer at the station. That was before the claw. Isidore hadn't been found yet. Then they declared there was one murderer. Simon had been killed by a Shabnak. Fine tangle, this whole business. Thank you, Notkin.
How do I fix my legs?
Has anyone come around here looking for me? Oh yes, there's been this Dalek, a bushy guy, spoke through his teeth. If I catch this murderer, he said, I'll squeeze out his blood drop by drop. He's destroyed my whole life's happiness. Remarkable guy, not to be messed with. Is he dangerous? Drop, you say? That's what he said. I'm not saying anything. He said there'd be no one like that around, and we didn't know anything about the murderer. I'll go to the thieves then, he said. They'll be glad to trade his head for some shiny coin. What else did he say? Said he wasn't afraid. I know he's keen on tearing people to tatters, he said. But he'll have a different sort of conversation with me. Turned up the flap of his cloak, and there was a revolver underneath. I see. Thank you, Notkin. Notkin says some solemn-looking man is after me. He could have made a deal with Griff. I wonder what they're planning. Okay. So yeah, now that's what we go to see Griff. And also, even with all this stress of Artemis' first day, yeah, the atmosphere, it just, in the whole town, it just hits different.
A wooden neck is tough to bend.
Has anyone been asking about me around here? Yeah, one big cheese dog came by, an outsider. If he stays here, maybe I should make friends with him. He'd make a good replacement for old Isidore. But he left for sure. He went looking for you. He did. All in a fury about it too. In a fury and a hurry. What did he say? He said kill you. Dangerous bloke he is. I thought if I've ever seen one, but there's something in his eye. I won't cross him. Even with them fist of yours. Be careful, mate. He's got himself hard fist too, that bloke. I'll look for him. What if he finds you before you find him? That's unlikely. Well, if you ain't afraid of him, then I'll tell you where to find the guy. He ain't no fool, that bloke. Go to warm cozy at a sweet lady's place. There's one Eva in town up there in the stone yard. Maybe you could get your hands on him there. Hope he doesn't off you. He doesn't have what it takes to kill me. Some Bachelor Dankowski has arrived from the capital. He quickly said about looking for the person who killed my father and Simon. And he thinks that person is me. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure. But maybe that'll be a bit buggy. I cannot remember the whole text of the thingy, but anyhow, yeah. Was I trying to save by opening the command console? Yeah, it might be that I have tried. Oh man, okay, now. Yeah, we're making our way down. But yeah, I think that will finish this, and maybe, just maybe, because I don't remember if it was today or if it is tomorrow. There's like a mission pertaining Isidore's place. But yeah, we're finishing this main mission. And afterwards, we're trying that. Let's barter. Yeah, no, thank you. And what about you, chiquitita? Yeah, no. Okay. Wee. Oh boy, and I had and I have nothing to eat. Yeah, oh shite. What the oh no. Well, I'm so very sorry, it's not my business. Well, hello, Eva.
But he doesn't know our traditions. He's bound to be deceived.
Which reminds me, Peter's Tamatin's take on her. She came to love migration when it was but not a sketch. People are often astonished by it, but it's rarely met with love. Even the children merely tolerate it. Love in an edifice like this demands vivid and outstanding imagination. Victor Kain's take. Eva possesses some virtues that my daughter, unfortunately, does not. She's gentle, she's trustworthy. She wouldn't even stoop to betrayal. She could be the soul of a focus, were she not enamored to death so bizarrely and persistently. You have wolf's eyes. Stop giving me that look. What's your name? There's no reason for you to call me by name. I'll find that out eventually anyway.
What?
Don't you dare come near me. I'll scream. What? Are you scared of me? Very much so. I thought the bachelor was staying here. Yes, he is. Well then, he'll protect you if anything goes wrong. Oh, wait, Yeah.
We sometimes differ more widely from ourselves.
Okay, is the bachelor in? No, he's not. He'll be back after 6 or even later. I'll come back later. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think that... What time is it? Oh, I see it's only half an hour. Yeah, I mean... I can wait. Wait a second. Wait a second, I had forgotten. I think there might also be stuff for Mea Sartemi. I seem to remember that there's that the stuff in the Mistress's cemetery you can get also Artemia and Clara. Could be. Well, there's only... Okay, just please do not stop. Friend. Yes! Yeah, it always freaking happens. Okay, never mind. But still. Really? No. Okay, I'm gonna check on something. Settings, and controls. Do. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Never mind, I'm not going to ever be able to get this, probably, because it usually happens to me. That I cannot get it. Which is why I usually prefer when it's always just, you know. Oh, but it's time to find Daniel Dankowski. And have a very gay conversation with him. So yeah, it's just a minute and off we go. There he is.
Why did they block off the termitary?
Yes, far be it from me to call myself a person of mystical inclinations. However, when I look at you, I get the feeling that nature is playing jokes on us. It's as if both the left and the right hand have clutched the head to realize for the first time that they are two parts of a single whole. I get that feeling too. Does this mean that we're alike? I don't know. We can't become enemies so easily, Artemi Burach, that it would be best for us to make every possible effort to stay friends until our points of view diverge irreparably. I am Bachelor of Dankowski. Do you agree with me? Better a bad peace than a good quarrel.
What?
Okay. So, here you are. Until recently, you've been thought to have murdered Simon Cain. 15 other men whose names I'd be damned to remember, and Isidor Bura, your own father. Is that correct? 15? Yes. As time went by, the Turnskin committed more and more murders. The Turnskin whose description somehow fits your features to a T. Oh, it all makes sense now. I've been hunting you all day. Just as I was about to finally catch you, I found that you're innocent of Simon's and by extension Isidor's deaths. How do you know that? See, Simon's died of a contagious disease. It's been firmly established. A new strain of scarlet fever of pneumonic plague, most likely. Or perhaps cholera. And that means that you're clear of charges. For what it's worth, and it's not worth much. I don't know about you, but being unclear of suspicion is worth quite a lot to me. The ghastly accusation was refuted. My innocence has been proven. It's only a matter of time now before my reputation is fully restored. I can lay claim to my father's inheritance and feel worthy of his name.
What a peculiar place. I didn't think there were still towns like this in the country.
Let's wait until tomorrow, restore your good name and take care of your affairs. An hour in the morning is worth 2 in the evening. Yeah, I just remembered seeing this TikTok that talked about the first time playing Pathologic Classic HD and not being able to find that door. And man, I felt it deep in my bones. So yeah, everything's so far. But yeah, I am just curious, and I'm going to go check. Oh, by the way, how much money do I have? Shit, I don't have shit. But alas, I'm going to check two things. One of them, I am going to make a stop at my favorite grocery shop of the whole town of Gorkon. Mostly because it's between Lara's place and the theater. Yeah, no, technically I don't think I'll be able to sleep at Lara's place tonight. That's... I'm just curious, I'll be checking too. And yeah, next thing is going to the Burak family home. Hello. Oh, that's interesting. There you are, young lad. And what do you have? Not interested. Thank you, darling. Okay, let's see. Excellent. Anyway, how's health going? Yeah, we're gonna improve it a little. And yeah, it was worth it. Yeah, let's see what you have. Okay, you have nothing. And what do you have, boy? I say boy so much that I'm starting to feel like Kratos. Yes, and that includes getting ripped, getting bald, and sporting a really lovely beard. Yeah, sorry for the absurdism. Well, yeah, come on. A lemon and a single delicious egg. Okay, yeah, I have to do something. And this something is sell one of these. Because, yeah, I mean, for the meme, I have to. Again, taking this too. Now I can finally have it. The single delicious egg. A fresh quail egg, very nutritious, especially good for organism weakened by serious illness. Chicken and chicken eggs are becoming nowadays rare nowadays, so townspeople are eating quail eggs. So, not only did Pathologic predict that pandemic that shall not be named, it also predicted the egg prices rising. Amazing. Okay, let's see. Nope, thank you. Yeah. Just as I imagined. I'm not sure if Lara will open her doors tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But yeah, all this means that it's sleepy time at Capellas. Capellas? Or did Senor Blood also have like a bed? I cannot seem to remember. Oh boy. Yeah. Because yeah, you're gonna need to sleep soon-ish, my friend. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would have... I will have played this game like... well, an obscene amount of times already. Obscene enough that the rest of my both Steam Deck and GOG collections are looking at me like the woman from the meme. You know, the one I mentioned. But seriously, yeah, it's the atmosphere in these days. It's just something else, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Well, what are you looking for, mate? I'd like to go inside. Now can do. The lock's pretty strong, you see. And the guys are standing guard blocking off the dormitory have taken the key away, so not possible. Who's your superior? None of your business, mate. Why are you here, then? We're hunting down the killer. He looked like a bull dressed in rawhide. They say it's the son of the poor victim man, and I'm starting to suspect it might be your mate. It's not me. This is the dormitory, an enormous bunkhouse that hosts the king, the workers of the Bull Project. The guards with the key should be somewhere... Oh, come on! Yeah, meat pockets. How many bullets do I have? I have 6. Okay. Who goes there? Hey, you, over there. Swing it! Be quiet. By the way, do I have anything? The family home. The guards kept watch over my father's house at night. Have gone to the dormitory. I wonder what they need there. Was there a murder? It wouldn't surprise me. This house it is. The guards have the key to my father's house. I mean, just give me a second. Where am I? Yeah, exactly where I shouldn't be. Okay. Just give me a second because I need to do this. Okay. Okay. No more rats? I sure hope so. Okay. Nothing else.
Yep.
Sticky, bad grip stick on him. Now that's what I call a good thing. An evil lad he is. Snatch a ring out your finger like there's no tomorrow. Knowing all and them cut the ins and outs everywhere. And the lockpick he makes. Man, can always recognize the hand of a true master, don't you think? I'm totally making the lad my minion as soon as I get my hands on him. He's a snapping pup alright, all bark and bite both. Trying to keep away from good old bad grief. But who knows? Perhaps one day he'll be the heir to the throne of the king of thieves. If it's anyone guess, I'm really gonna do it. Capella stick. That cryptic creature he had encountered in some desolated corner of the town has really changed him. It seems to have turned into a mania. The main goal of his adventures used to be a non-existent hidden treasure, but now he's going crazy for that long-necked monster. He's positive that it's the last vampire. Whoa! Haven't seen you around here before. Are you a termitary dweller or something? No, my name is Artemi Burach. My name is Tiki. Nice to meet you.
Enough chin wagging.
Hey, keep your hands off me. Don't you think anything funny? I didn't come here to steal or anything. Well, so what are you doing here then? I spent the night here. See so much stuff. What did you see? Well, nothing to write home about really. I spent most of the time hiding inside that wardrobe. Isidore walked around a bit at first. Then he had a bunch of visitors. I see little, heard even less. Tell me about that little. Well, he just sat here brooding for a while, rather than fiddle with some stuff, pour some water or something. Then someone really heavy came in. Isidore opened the door without asking, even though he used to always ask. The guy seemed like a stepman to me, had a harsh, low voice, a picture, I'd say. Then it all went quiet. Oh, what do you mean? I was sitting there for 2 hours or so, but I wasn't sleeping. I thought that he did fall asleep though. Then I started to get out, and there he was, lying on the floor, all dead. I wasn't scared, but then I saw something that made me crawl straight back in again. Didn't quite get what I saw though. Speak up. It was dark there, you know. The light died out. It was the guards who turned it on again later. But before that there was someone else there. Looked very much like a woman, or rather I got the feeling that it was a woman. But the silhouette was shapeless. More like a spirit, not a human. What are you talking about? What spirit? I'm telling you! That thing had a woman's head, but the body was crude. A lump of a body, and she made no sound, as if she were gliding nowhere to walk in. Then those guys came in and started stomping around, looking around. They said the stepped creature was once again in the town, searching for food. A Shapnakadir. What was father doing earlier? Monkey and I decided to watch him all night. After we found out he was back from the steppe, I spied after him all the way to his house and then got in there. Before that, Murky had lost him at the station near Blatt the Younger's, though. You go ask her. She's probably sleeping now in her van. Where did they take the body? To the cemetery, perhaps. Ask Grace, but most likely he's been fed to the earth. The gas comes mostly from the step too, and you know what kind of rights they got there. They won't have the earth waiting too long. No for a warden. I see. This is the cemetery lodge. The body could have been taken there. A girl named Murky lives somewhere around here. She followed my father's step that night. Last night? That night. Okay, so the boy was spying on the house. Someone called Murky was following my father that night, and the ghost of a woman was seen in the house. What does this all mean? Boy, damned if I know. Yeah, your health is shit and you're exhausted once again. So... But yeah, you cannot get the thingy. It's fine. Danko probably got it for himself. Yeah, we're gonna go. No, nothing here. Southward, and we're gonna go see Grace, and we're gonna go see Murky. Though technically all missions are finished, so whatever happens, happens. Oh boy, which reminds me, I think I've only tried once in the Ring of Suok. That it was, I'm not sure if it was either with Dankowski or Artemi. I don't know, it was a shit, completely shit. Oh! Just let me check on something. Yes. Now that's excellent to hear that my man Artemi is speaking stuff.
What?
Grace, did you see my father, Isidor Burach, yesterday? Oh, I did. I saw him return from the steppe. Have you talked to him? No, but I followed him. He entered his house, and then I felt he was anxious, desperate even. He smelled of smoke. I didn't knock on the door, but peeked through the window. What did you see? I saw him take off his warm clothes, take them outside, and burn them. Then he wiped his body with cloth, threw it on the floor, and burnt it as well. Then he got dressed and left. I followed him. I tried to call out for him quietly, but he didn't hear me. He arrived at the stone yard and knocked on Simon's door. They let him in. And then? Then I went back. I stopped by at Murky's on my way to tell her that Isidor was back. Who's Murky? A girl, an orphan like me. She lives in a carriage and doesn't really like to talk. Thank you, Grace. Grace showed me the bank where the homeless Murky is hanging out. She was the last one to see my father on the night before he was murdered. Anything I could do for you, mate? Anything you need? Could you go and tell everyone that the man with my features is not the killer? Yes. That ain't hard at all. We spread the world all together. The truth be restored in no time. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, that's all he's asking, and also he's asking for a bed. Yeah, I wanted to save the morphine for some other day, but poor man needs it. Yeah, I kinda miss the skies from the Bachelor Alpha version. Those were some really sweet looking skies, if I may say so. But yeah, I mean, okay, I think it might be that this game has me mentally kidnapped or something. But it's fun to say that I don't find it as ugly as I usually found it before. Which, yes, it is to say that, I mean, it's not a particularly pleasing aesthetic, probably, but I mean, it has such a fabulous personality in all versions, really. And I'm like, boy, I genuinely enjoy this game from an aesthetic point of view.
I'm damp and washed out.
Sticky stick on her. We're friends with Murky, even though she's just a little tot. I'll have you know that she's actually very independent. One thing Murky is seriously fond of is digging and playing in the mud. You can also sometimes see her push along somewhere looking all preoccupied, and the places she chooses are usually, like, sinister. I respect that. Grace's take. Little Murky is an orphan. Her mom and dad lie by the eastern wall. They died 5 years ago. I don't know why. They won't tell me. They're always weeping. As for her eating dirt, that's untrue. I've never seen it. I saw you. You saw me? I live here. See this van? Cozy. You're so...
Father was looking for you yesterday. He's worried.
You're so big. Murky, tell me, did you go to my father, to Isidore, yesterday? I did. Gracie invited me to. When? Or at night? So you didn't sleep? I didn't. I rarely sleep at night. What did you see? I saw him return home. He sat down and was just sitting for the longest time. Didn't move. Fell asleep, most likely. Then I came back here, saw you arrive. What? You saw me get off the train? I saw you get into a fight too. Then I hit myself and fell asleep. So you came back from my father, and then I arrived. Has a lot of time passed between these two events? Yes, I had enough time to repair the mousetrap. Will you tell what you just told me to anyone else if I bring them here? I will. Thank you, Murky. You are a sweetheart. Wait a second, can I go to have funny bit? No, but yeah, I need to get to Capella's and but yeah, it's good to see that there are way more beds than I remember. But then again, I get a lot of stuff confused, mostly due to the fact that yeah, you know, playing this and the Bachelor Alpha at the same time is a thing that I am doing. But anywho, yeah, this day is pretty much done. It went way better than what I expected, to be honest. Yeah, probably the reputation boost helped much more than having the smother. Plus I also have a shotgun, so I mean silver linens. Hello? And yeah, we're gonna have the morphine. And now
the day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theatre.
The misunderstanding has been partially solved. Bachelor Dankowski has managed to uncover the truth. Simon Cain fell victim to some unknown disease. Since the connection between the killings is evident, it's clear that your revered father, Isidor Burach, has died of the same cause. Your name will be cleared, if gradually. However, we'd like to warn you that people with a certain bias are likely to deliberately ignore the facts. Then there are the simpletons who will disregard the facts out of stupidity. Take care. Each one of the families in power will play their own game and pursue their own purpose. Always at your service, benefactors.
It's the same power.
And off we go. First thing I will do, technically when I start day 2, I will try to get him something to eat. Not sure how I'll manage, but oh no, oh no. Yeah, I mean, fuck my life. Well. Yeah, now both my health and my hunger are shit. But anywho,
Today, the killer was identified. Its nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named. It's called the Sand Pest. The contagious plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished? How can a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible. By pulling a knife on it, you'll just cut an innocent body.
I think I should go. Nothing to be done here anyway.
You should go. Go then. Wherever you please. Shoo!
which also reminds me, yes, I've actually managed to solve the problem with the videos. Excellent. Now, so that's been day one of the Haruspex Route. Cannot believe we are getting this far. But such is the thing. So we save here and see ya. Oh, well, that actually went better than expected. Again, as usual, if you found this video and had no idea of my other stuff, hello again, this is Alys and I am currently going through every possible iteration of Pathologic available to the public. If you can and haven't already, please subscribe, and if you like this enough to spare some cash my way, there's a link to my Ko-fi in the description below. Next video is gonna be day 2. Until then, see you!